now to our top story this morning. Philadelphia City Council and Mayor Kenney have reached a preliminary budget deal that includes some deep cuts to police spending. Eyewitness News reporter Trang Do is live at City Hall this morning with the details there. Trang.
Well, Janelle, it was a late night for council who initially planned to stop at 5 p.m. but ended up having a marathon session. Now, this budget will likely please those calling for reduced spending for the police department to divert that money to social services. Shortly before midnight, City Council's Committee of the Whole approved a $4.9 billion budget for fiscal year 2021, which begins on July 1st. A balanced budget is required, which means difficult cuts were inevitable to plug a deficit of $750 million, caused mostly by the ripple effects of COVID-19.
The reduction in revenues is going to be more than they originally projected. I think it's around 700 to 750 million.
Harvey Rice is executive director of PICA, Pennsylvania Intergovernmental Cooperation Authority, the state's oversight committee who will review the budget to make sure it is fair and balanced.
They need to adopt a balanced budget. They're attempting to do is how do we account for this loss of revenue?
The deal includes $33 million in cuts to the police department, but it also calls for implementing reforms, including body cameras, bias training, and a police oversight commission. The budget also includes $20 million for affordable housing and $25 million to address poverty. It also restores about $1.3 million in arts and culture funding. To help close the deficit, the parking tax in the city will temporarily increase for 1 year, as will the wage tax for non-Philadelphia residents working in the city. In a statement following the committee's budget vote, Mayor Jim Kenney said in part, quote, "It pains me that this budget reduces some city services and eliminates hundreds of jobs. Still, we have prioritized core services, protected our most vulnerable residents, and maintained our financial flexibility to enable a quick rebound." Now, this budget will get its first reading at the regular council meeting later on this morning. It must be finalized by June 25th. But for now, we're live outside of City Hall. I'm Trang Do, CBS 3 Eyewitness News. Janelle, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Trang, thanks for the update there.